day, another dollar. Let's see. Good morning, world. How's everyone doing today? Hey, what is up, guys? Phoenix here, and today we're going to be building a greenhouse. So as you can see, I don't have my armor. Instead, I have my handy dandy green house attire on. And I kind of started already, but I want to show you guys that we're going to be tearing down this entire mountain from my other videos. We're going to flatten it out, and we're going to build a greenhouse here. So sadly, I won't be doing the tedious work of cutting it down on camera. I'll do that for you guys off camera, and we'll jump right back into it once I'm done with that. But first off, let's do our daily duties around the map. First, we're going to go check our mob grinder. And the reason I'm building the greenhouse is because this sad excuse for a farm back in the back of my house isn't going to cut it anymore. We need a big farm because we go big or we go home. So first off, let's check with the grinder. The grinder should have some good stuff. Ooh, 15, 11, 22. It's pretty nice. So we're going to actually leave that there for now. Actually, I'm going to empty it out. And we'll bring that to the storage in the basement of my house, and we'll check on it later. And also, I'm going to show you guys a new sheep, what we're going to do with it. Let me swap this. And what we're going to do with the new sheep is, I think we have, look at all these colors. We don't have orange yet, so I'm going to go and tint one of these guys orange. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Oh, there's a cow in here. Sorry, Mr. Cow, you don't belong. I'm trying to hit the cow, not the sheep. Yo, oh my gosh, Mr. Cow, what are you doing? Got him. Okay. Get out of the pen. And the sheep are just pushing each other around. We might have to expand the pen a little bit too, but I don't want to expand it too much because if they get 20 blocks, they can be free. So we're going to dye the sheep orange. Now we have an orange sheep. We have 2 black sheep, so I might dye one of them white. And then we have 2 gray sheep, so I might dye one of those white too as well. I think bone meal is white dye or something like that. But anyways, we don't really need the dye on me yet, so I'm going to put this in the chest, orange dye. We'll come back for it later. Actually, I'm being lazy. Let me take it now. And what we're going to put in this chest is just the wheat, just in case we need it some other time, and the shears. I'm not going to shear any of the sheep right now. Instead, I'm going to grab this, and we're going to head back to the house and dump all the stuff we need to dump. Okay. The sheep are okay. We're not going to mine this stuff yet, the farm stuff, because we already did that before, and it's just grown back. Let's go downstairs, down, down, down. And we're going to throw this dye in this chest. And we're going to throw the mob items in the mob grinding chest. Where is it? I think it's down here. No, it's in this one. Yep. So let's find all our mob drops. We have gunpowder, arrows, string, rotten flesh, and we have no eyeballs or anything yet, so that's okay. Let's go back up to the top. Oh, bone. I forgot the bone. So now we're going to go back upstairs, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to go and check out the subboard. And I don't know if you can see it from here. The subboard has gotten really full, so let's check it out, because I take the longest of times, guys, the longest to update and do survival videos. I need to get on a schedule for that, and somebody, Line Maker's Kid, for example, reminded me that I don't do them as often as I should. So I'm going to update the subboard with a bunch of subs this time, and I think instead of doing one a week or whatever, since I'm not consistent, I'm going to just update whoever I think deserves to be on the board will be on the board, and if I forget some names, I'll just make sure I get them next time. So for now, these are the names I could remember. Hopefully you guys are okay with this. The first board, we already had Ethan Iselt, but I'll shout him out again. Then we have Think Doodle, Frank MC 123, The Black Ops 5704, Voiceful Money, Lion Maker's Kid, Luke Dotson, Funky Panda Girl, Omega Clan, and Drop the Bass. So some of these guys you've seen from my videos, some of them you've talked to in my comments. These guys are some awesome subs, and I know there's a bunch of you guys I've missed. Stay active so that way I can remember you, because I know that there's a lot of you I've missed. So if you think I talked to you a lot in the videos and you think, oh, I'm probably going to be on the board, he just missed me, just keep commenting and I'll pick you guys up. I'm going to keep my list going. This is just the first little batch, and the next batch will have more signs. So I'd like to thank you guys for being awesome. So let's continue back to the point of the episode. The point of the episode is going to be, let's start our greenhouse. So I'm going to clear this area off for you, and I'll see you guys once I'm done clearing it out. Alright, and we're back. So here's what we have laid out so far. So as you can see, the entire area has been flattened, and I have little markers or indents in the ground where I want to continue our build. And let me see, I think the chest over here should be filled up with items, everything we're going to need for this part of the tutorial. Yep. not tutorial. I keep forgetting that this is a survival, not tutorial. So I'm gonna grab the stone bricks. We have wood slabs, and we also have spruce planks. I'm gonna show you how it's supposed to go. So we have this little 3x3 pocket right here, which in this pocket is where we're gonna start our little stands. So it's gonna look like this. This one in the corner doesn't belong. It should be 6 wide. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. And let's go to the end because we actually forgot to fill in some of this. So let's fill in this row, and it's turning night, but I don't really care. So we'll fight anything that comes our way. Hopefully no creepers, but I'll fight anything else. And we're placing these stone bricks because these are going to be the flooring right here, and I'm going to put window panes or whatever on top of it. So connect it to that stone slab over there, and we're going to fill in this with our spruce. You can actually dig up a couple of these right here, just to show where the turn in the stone is supposed to go. This is going to be our walling. I already have spacing set up for when our second floor comes in, but right now the second floor isn't ready. So we're just going to do as much of the spacing as we can for this part, and hopefully it's enough to be functional. That's all I'm asking. So after we have 6, it's supposed to be 22 wide. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Perfect. Okay, so I actually believe I did it wrong because you see how it indents right here. I think it's supposed to indent over there as well. So let's do that. Cut one of them inward like this. There we go. And then we'll cut off this final block on the corner and extend it over. So this is 1, 2. So we're just making everything even. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we should bring it back. So it should be 22 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Perfect. So my stands are supposed to look like this. And what we're going to do is switch over to some dirt, which hasn't yet turned green, sadly. But we're going to switch over to our dirt. And we're going to just surround the corners right here with dirt. And I did do a little bit of fancy work with it because on the corners or something, not the corners, the center pieces, we're going to have it elevated a little just so that it looks a little bit different instead of it just being flat all the way through. So we grab some more dirt and just place this here. And you see the center parts right there is going to be where our water is laid out. So we have this, and we're going to count 8 pieces of these planks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on each side. Just to make sure it's even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the center should be 6 long. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And did I do this wrong? Should be 4, 4. Let's see. This is 8. This is 8. This is 4. Oh, did I miss the initial block? Yep, I missed the initial one right here. So this one is where we missed, and we're gonna just knock one off the ends right here and extend it up. I suck at counting because I didn't see the bend. So yeah. So this is where it gets elevated right here on each side. So let me just bring it over directly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. And we can get rid of the dirt now because we know where our blocks are going to be elevated. And on those elevated blocks, we're going to raise the dirt there as well. Now we don't have to, but I want to, just because I want it to look different. So once these are elevated, we are going to start the hoeing, which is when we take the tool and we just make sure all the water can reach the blocks. So yeah, so it's gonna look like this, and I forgot to remove that over there. And once we do this first one right here, I'm gonna time lapse the rest of them so you guys can see how it looks when it's finished. I'll do the flooring when we're about to before we start part 2. So that way nobody's really bored, but you guys get to see what's going on the map. So that way there's not this big building just sitting here all of a sudden and nobody knows how I got there. So we're going to take these buckets of water. We have an infinite water supply right here, which is perfect for us. We're going to go to the center blocks right here, and we're going to put endless water supply on each of them. I mean, not an endless water supply, just water. And on the drop downs, I kind of made them infinite too because I didn't like it looking flowy all the time. But I don't know if I'm going to keep it like that. So let's see how it looks first off. I kind of like the flowy look. I might turn it into infinite water supplies down here, but I might leave it like this. So let's get the hoe out, which we don't have one. So let's make one. And we only need a wooden one because they all do the same thing at the same speed. Let's see if if the soil can be, what is it called, tilled. Forgot the word there for a second. Yep, so all the soil here can be tilled. And I do like the design on this little pads, the mining pads or whatever. Oh, is that a slime up there? Yeah, that's a slime. That's a huge one too. Might kill that later. But anyways, and what I'm going to do next is we're going to fill in the little front of the stone bricks right here because we don't have anything keeping the monsters out at night, which is kind of creepy. So just going to count over and over to where this little spot over here, this little tube in the floor, that's going to be our doorway. So I'm going to put this planks right there, and we're just going to make sure the stone lines up perfectly with it. And on the right side, we haven't started anything on the right side yet, but I do have all the same things that I have on this side set up over here. As you can see, stone brick right here. So let's dig into the ground a little bit and just get this set up so you guys can see how it's supposed to look. Okay, 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. There we go. There we go. Oh, okay, we just lost the plank in the ground. That's fine. And we're gonna raise this up on each side for like a little arched doorway. Oops. So it should be 2 high, and then it goes across. Perfect. And I'm gonna have window panes on the sides, just like all greenhouses do. They have like this little see-through kind of structure to them, and we're gonna have the corners raised. So if you can get like a nice little visual like that, and I'm gonna do some of it right here for you guys, like I promised. So we're just gonna do the little front of the window panes. Let's create the window panes by going to, which tab is it on? Here it is, glass pane. And I'll start placing some of them. I know it's a bit hard to get up and do them, but I think if we just line ourselves up like this, we won't fall off. Yeah. And I want to just keep it 3 high. That way, once we have it 3 high, or 2 high actually, 2 high is fine for now. We can just go around to the corners and do those sides as well. So let's go and have this extended. Ooh, there's monsters over there. Okay, so might have to wait till morning to do some of them. And also we need to cut this wall down here. I didn't think of that they would attach to the wall, which is not that pretty looking. So I'm going to cut that down before I continue later. I'm just showing you guys the base design for this part of the video. And also I just wanted to update the survivor board the survival map board with you guys, so you guys can see that I'm going to start adding more people to it. And also show you guys the new sheep color. So hopefully I'm able to, in part 2, we'll have a lot of it more done. And I'll have the time lapse for the other sections done as well. Oh wait, I was supposed to time lapse them for you in this part. So I'm going to go to bed and we'll see the time lapse in the morning. So let's run over to do that. I keep getting my words mixed up. I meant the time lapse for the second floor, because the second floor is going to have a nice staircase leading up to it that circles around the back. Alright, so we're going to build the other pad, and I'm going to time lapse it for you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and you'll get to see the final product. So here we have the basic structure for the greenhouse so far. As you can see, you can get a general idea that we're going to have the glass panes on each side going this high. Oh, creeper. He's just watching. He's liking my build. Alright, and we have 3 rows, as you can see, set up of these little spawning pads for carrots, wheat, and sugarcane. Before the next episode starts, I'm going to make sure I have all this filled in and also the walls cleared out. And then we'll do I'll either do the second floor in a separate episode or just do the second floor by myself. It doesn't really matter, I think. And oops, we forgot to raise these up as well. These were supposed to be raised 1 on each side. It just looks better that way, in my opinion. And yeah, so I'll be able to spawn carrots in 1 row, sugarcane in another, wheat in another, and I think that's pretty cool. And I also will be able to do melons on the top floor, and I don't know if I'll do netherwort in the real world, because I know netherwort spawns better in the underworld rather than overworld spawning. So yeah, so hopefully you guys like my spawning pads. Hopefully when the build's complete, we'll be able to have like tons and tons of little stuff to make recipes out of, because we don't have that much vegetation growing on the little 8 spawn pad right here, which I don't like this. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. Be sure to hit that like button and also stay in contact, guys. I will be updating the survival subboard. And yeah, it's been awesome. This is Phoenix, and as always, I'll see you guys later. Bye.